Greetings, Jefferson. The name of today's lesson is Move with Purpose, and I'm talking about the camera. Three of my guys in 6th Hour were working on a project, and I told them, I want to get some video of you guys. Just type in your script, so just totally ignore me and pretend that I'm not here. And they said, okay. So I started filming, and here's what I've got. Let's hit play. You see the overhead shot of the three guys working on their project. If I was doing a movie where three guys are typing a book or a paper or whatever, this would be a good shot to start off with. Notice the camera isn't moving. I want my attention to be drawn to the people in the shot. There's a little bit of jiggle because it's handheld, but that's not that big of a deal. Honestly, I can get over it, and it looks all right. So when this shot gets boring and you want to cut to the next one, go to a close-up. Zoom in on the hands of the person doing the typing. Now every now and then when you see like the head bob in and bob back out, that can be a little distracting. If your shot is a little jiggly and you want to steady it up a bit, let me show you a trick. Click on the shot. See the shaky camera? Yeah, guess what you need to click to fix? And stabilize shaky video. The fun part is, it usually takes a long time for this to happen. And your little wheel will be spinning. But once it wakes up, you can set this little slider for how much you want it to stabilize it. Just a little bit, like 20% or like 80% or whatever. This was 33%. It's still a little shaky, but I'm cool with it. If you wanted to make it less shaky, I guess, for lack of a better word, you could click here again and you could ramp up this slider. But usually with a handheld camera, as long as you stay zoomed out, you should be fine. The only time handheld camera work will be really jiggly is if you zoom in too tight. Next, we cut to the three shot of them together. They're doing their typing, everything is fine. Notice they're not looking at the camera. That's always a good giveaway. You know, never look at the camera while you're filming, otherwise it looks like you're saying, "Hi Mom, I'm on TV," which is kind of nerdy, but that's alright too. So they do their typing here. We go to the next shot, and now it's like an overhead from the front, right? But all I've really done, if you look, is I've shown the scene from 4 different angles. Overhead from the back, close up of the hands, 3 shot from the side, and then an overhead from the front. A bad movie would look like this. See how super tight this shot is? You can hardly see what's going on. The camera's moving a lot. Why am I showing you the mouse? I don't know, but a lot of us do that. We show weird things that don't have anything to do with the script. Then, now the camera's upside down as we zoom in on the finger, and then we show the headphone amplifier. You notice how there's no focus in this scene. This is a camera person who doesn't know what they should be looking at. They're just zooming in on different stuff and making us a little queasy because the movement is so big. Camera movement should always have a purpose. If it doesn't have a purpose, don't do it. I don't care about the pencils. Show me the people. What are they writing? Like a super secret spy manual? Ooh, this book is intriguing. No, it's not. So keep the shots wide. And don't move the camera unless you have to, because this looks so 4th grade. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to be sick. If you're filming with a tripod, I've got shocking news for you. Only touch the camera when you press record at the beginning of the shot and when you press pause at the end of the shot. Otherwise, you'll bump and jiggle, and you could get weird stuff like this if you go zoom crazy. So only touch the camera on a tripod at the beginning and the end. But if you're doing handheld shots, how do you hold the camera? Like this. First of all, make sure the strap is not too tight, not too loose. It's got a little Velcro thingy on it. Make it good for you. Don't forget, the record button is the red button in the back, and your zoom control is on the top. It's just like a screwdriver, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Don't forget, when you're using a handheld camera, hold your elbows close to your body and make that pan smooth and slow. Moves should always be slow, because when you go fast, it looks like the stuff I showed you earlier in the movie. Finally, keep your feet shoulder width apart. If your feet are too close together, you'll wobble back and forth, and that's never a good thing. Keep those feet shoulder width apart, and you should be stable. That's all I've got. I'll see you soon. Bye!